Hello everybody and welcome back to more of UniversalGiant plays Sonic Adventure 2 Battle in Space. We're going to be continuing our playthrough of this game, moving into the final frontier, specifically the Space Colony arc. Because all the bad guys are up here and they've got this big bad Eclipse cannon and they're planning on destroying the entire world unless we do what they say. And we're not going to do that because that would make for a much less interesting plot. So pretty much, we're going to get a little bit of everybody. We're going to be finishing up everyone's story. I think there are about 6 or 7 different missions left. One for every single character. Spoilers. This one, Eternal Engine, Tails' final level, and in my opinion, Tails' best music track from this game. Just the space epicness and the joy of the music, I find, is particularly good. More or less, what makes this stage more difficult than any of the other Walker stages is that there are these little dynamite blocks all over the place. And these are not the kind of dynamite blocks you want to blow up because, remember, we're in space. And most of them are conveniently positioned on top of hatched doors that, upon opening, will suck you out into space and to your imminent death. How exactly do you die in space? In this game, we never actually find that out. We just see him get sucked out into nowhere. And before we know it, we respawn at the checkpoint. But, you know, if anybody has any interesting theories on how exactly you die in space, I'd be welcome to listen to it. I mean, personally, I think if you get sucked out into space because there's almost no pressure, just about your entire body vaporizes in some sort of horribly painful event. Not going to get into that. These little chaos-looking things, you want to wait for their heads to pop out, and that's when you can attack them. I just locked onto a dynamite pack. That's going to blow up the hatch door, and it's going to try to suck me in. Do not let it suck you in, you will die. Oh, there's an animal down there. Cute. You'll notice there are lasers below these platforms, and they will hover in and out of them. You want to wait for the platform to come up out of the lasers before you jump to it. I know it seems like it's common sense, but you need to make sure that you have the timing of the platforms correct, otherwise you'll just wind up killing yourself. This room I do not like. You want to make sure you don't blow up the dynamite packs because those platforms do not come back when they fall down. I think you go through about 2 or 3 levels of those. And I took great care not to hit any of them. That switch below this platform here leads to a locked door where we were originally. So if we hit the switch and we headed back, the locked door that we passed would open. I think there's just a chow box in there or something, nothing too important. Occasionally these enemies will drop bombs. Try not to blow up those tubes, they explode on you. That guy's particularly annoying. If you blow up those dynamite packs, you can't hit this switch. I forget what it does, but if we jump down here, we get the bazooka, which lets Tails break open steel containers. Everybody gets one of those abilities. The Walker characters, the Speed characters, and the Treasure Hunters all get the ability to break open steel containers. I think that's the only ability that's common to all of the characters in this game. And you say you needed the ability to pass through here. Thank you, Omosha. This part I don't like. Because they got that guy win. Oh shoot! I blew up the dynamite over there. There's no way I can get to the hat. Oh, I did it! Oh, I fell down! I actually made the jump! But I thought I didn't, and I jumped off. I guess that was a little panicky on my part. Is that my first death in this playthrough? I haven't been keeping track. Can I get the switch? Oh, I went through the platform itself. Now I have to go all the way down. Wait a sec. What is that switch for? Okay, don't hit the dynamite packs now, just jump on the crane. Thank you, Tails. Good boy, Tails. I'll give you a foxy treat. Is my shadow going through the platform at the bottom? That's fine. Now you're gonna love this part. Jump to this platform. Where do we go? Oh no, we're floating! It is outer space after all. Although I have no idea how he's breathing out here. That doesn't seem to scare any video game creators from making outer space levels. Just the fact that characters are randomly breathing in outer space with no explanation whatsoever. That doesn't scare anybody from doing games like this or Super Mario Galaxy. Does that bother anyone else? I mean, I'm a guy that loves logic, so if something doesn't make sense, I have a problem with it. I'm sorry. I don't know why. It's just who I am. So we blow up little pimples on the... What is it we were even doing in there? Eternal Engine. Okay, so we blow something up, it stops something from working and allowed us to progress through the plot line. That works for 90% of the story, right?
Hi, Doctor. How's it going? What? What do you mean they escaped? That's okay. I will go after them myself. Can you tell me the password for the space colony control?
Bingo.
Tricking that old doctor is just too easy. Alright, it's time to get to work.
Yeah, Rouge has a
the
point.
Password is
Considering Dr. Eggman is an evil genius and all that, you'd think he'd be a little less trusting of random characters that pop in out of nowhere. So the password to the cannon is Maria. Where have I heard that name before?
This is it. Research Project Shadow. The ultimate life.
So that's what Rouge was after this whole time?
Let's see now. What in the world is this? This can't be right. What is Shadow anyway?
What did she find out?
I guess
Well, in the next part of the playthrough, we'll collect the last piece of the Master Emerald. See you then!